Mix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Potential strike by the United Auto Workers Union later this month could hammer the economy.
The country's largest auto workers union pumping the brakes on its endorsement of President Biden. United Auto Workers are speeding toward a historic strike that would cost the U.S. economy more than $5 billion in just 10 days. But President Biden is brushing off that threat.
Fox's Brooke Singman, the union's current 4-year contract expires September 14th. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will reportedly meet with the Russian President Vladimir Putin about weapons that could be used in Russia's war. Florida Congressman Michael Waltz.
They can provide thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds that will allow Russia to stretch the war out in Ukraine.
The Republican last hour on Fox and Friends First, and checking the Caribbean. Ian expected to become a tropical storm at some point today. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you and your accounts. Secure Lock Equip is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands. Simply use the free app to turn your card on or off in real time as needed. It also helps track your purchases. You'll receive a notification each time your debit card is used, before the sales clerk can provide you with a receipt. Prevent fraud, control spending with Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Tuesday, September 5th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From WTVC, a driver led multiple law enforcement agencies on a police chase that started in Saudi Daisy and ended on Volkswagen Drive in Chattanooga on Monday. According to Chattanooga police, Saudi Daisy police attempted to stop a vehicle and it fled the scene. The chase ended on Volkswagen Drive with a pit maneuver performed by a Hamilton County deputy. This caused a temporary backup on I-75 near the exit onto Volkswagen Drive. This is a developing story. WCLE will keep you up to date. From our news partners at Local 3, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says a teen involved in a SWAT standoff Saturday in Chattanooga is dead. Preliminary information indicates that the incident began Saturday night when officers responded to a report of a domestic assault. Upon arrival, officers found a 17-year-old male who was armed with a gun. The individual refused to comply with verbal commands and would not come out of the residence. CPD says they were able to escort family members out of the residence, but the suspect came out a back door and pointed his gun at officers. It was then that the officers shot the teen. We are now learning the juvenile was pronounced dead at the scene. No officers were injured during the incident. The TBI is the investigating agency in the case. WCLE will keep you up to date. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, a Woodstock, Georgia-based funeral home company has acquired Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory of Cleveland. The transaction was finalized on Thursday, August 31st, and includes Feig, Randolph & Son Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Cleveland, as well as Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Service in both Cleveland and Etowah. Ralph Buckner Jr. told the Cleveland Daily Banner he will remain as a consultant on an as-needed basis. The Buckner family started in the funeral business back in 1952. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app to send you instant.
Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday after Labor Day. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're coming to you this morning from Cleveland Coffee and Market. and I'm joined by Brittany Katz, the owner. Brittany, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. It is a beautiful morning in downtown Cleveland.
It is. This morning came early, but it's a beautiful morning after a long weekend. So we're excited that Mix is here downtown.
It is. So, listen, you came in with our friends from Chick-Fil-A a couple of weeks ago, made a big announcement, and now here we are. Tell me what's happening here today.
Yeah. So we have had our soft opening all last week so we could get our feet under us before Mix came and made the big announcement. But Chick-fil-A is doing a pop-up at Cleveland Coffee and Market. So they are coming with their staff serving chicken biscuits, yogurt parfaits, and fruit cups from Chick-fil-A inside Cleveland Coffee and Market every Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 9:30. So it has been so exciting.
It's very exciting. I've talked to a lot of people downtown who've already been coming in. They love the fact that, they can get Chick-fil-A right here at Cleveland Coffee and Market, and not just the downtown area, but I've been told that some people from over here on the eastern side of Bradley County are coming over.
Yeah, so the Chick-fil-A's in Cleveland are all on the north side. And so we were really excited to be able to offer the same great Chick-fil-A service, quality, customer service that really aligns with what we do here at Cleveland Coffee and Market downtown, kind of closer to the south end of town. So, yeah, we have had a lot of people walking here, but also some traffic from the other end of town who maybe couldn't make it all the way to Chick-fil-A and back to work in time.
Well, let's talk about Cleveland Coffee and Market because how many years have you had it now?
We opened downtown in 2018. So 5, 6, I don't know, a decade.
5, getting close.
Yeah.
So tell us what else you offer besides this new Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. So Cleveland Coffee and Market is a full-service coffee shop. So we make espresso drinks, drip coffee. We have what I think is the best coffee in town. We get our coffee straight from a local independent roaster in Greenville, South Carolina. And so we have really great espresso drinks, coffee, cold brew. And then we also offer local artisans a place to sell their stuff. So we like to be the Cleveland gift shop. So we have t-shirts, postcards, mugs, all the stuff that you would want to give to a friend when they come to visit Cleveland.
I've said it so many times. And there's a live shot inside of Cleveland Coffee Market. I've said it so many times. Brittany, who came to Cleveland knowing nobody, has been such a success, won the Small Business Person of the Year from the Chamber of Commerce. She'll be the chairman of our chamber next year. We use you all the time as a success story here.
Thank you.
And you've done it yourself, and with your team, but you really have done such a wonderful job, Brittany, and we're so proud of you. So come see us this morning if you can. I know a lot of you are on a schedule this morning, but come down, especially if you're downtown. Now, some of you downtown people, I don't want you here, but it's fine. A bunch of you lawyers, who cares? No, I'm kidding. But then the south side, as Brittany said, if you're here, come on up. And it'd be a great morning if you've never tried Cleveland Coffee and Market to come in. We're going to talk also about that other famous tenant that Brittany has, her other businesses. Terra Running Company, we'll be talking about them as the morning progresses. Brittany, thank you very much.
Yeah,
it's great,
thank you.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bridget, I want to bring you and also Dwayne in this morning. It's such a big morning here. And I tell you what, Bridget, Dwayne, it's a great morning and one in which I know, Bridget, we're glad to be here.
That's right, yeah. So we'd love for you to come out and see us here this morning here at Cleveland Coffee and Market and help support Chick-fil-A as well.
All right, Dwayne, what about it? Big morning.
Big morning. So glad to be here. We're always glad to be out in the community, especially a day after a holiday. Kind of gets things kicked back off and gets people back into some type of regular routine.
Certainly so. Bridget, let's get our first check of the streets. What do you get?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck is saying yes to low interest rates. Find out more at Don Ledford Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
At 7-Eleven live from Cleveland Coffee and Market, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Jamie Rogers. She is 30 today, so big birthday for her. Hope she has a great day today.
Hope her husband, Commissioner Rogers, does something extra special. Maybe he wants to leave town.
I got a feeling he probably will.
You think so?
Yes.
All right, good.
And then we had several come in from over the holiday weekend. Benjamin Griffith was 16 yesterday. Andy Bryson celebrated a birthday on Sunday. The birthday wish said, wonderful son and great pharmacist. Braylee Heifner was 10 years old on Saturday. And Steve Bennett was 71 on Sunday. You can call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Budapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, 12 after 7, time for a Hardee's Wake Up, time for a great breakfast from Hardee's, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save yourself a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Good morning and a very happy Tuesday to you. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. You enjoyed all the sunshine and gorgeous weather that we had the past couple of days. And now let's get you started right with getting back into the groove for work and school. So as you're heading out to the door this morning, most of you smooth sailing as far as the weather goes for your morning time commute. We do have a few spots of fog. I really kind of want to highlight and point out the one in Cherokee County. That's where we see some of those densest locations. This is going to be running through those river and stream valleys. So certainly do be mindful of that. But even through the Sequatchie Valley, beginning to get a little bit of that fog developing, but across the whole area, it's kind of few and far between, but just something to be aware of if you drive through those locations. Temperature-wise, stepping out the door this morning is really pretty comfortable. We have a mild air in the 60s for many of our communities. Still seeing Dayton, Chattanooga, and Scottsboro hanging on to the 70s. A little bit warmer if you're in Chattanooga at 73 degrees currently. So as we look at our hour-by-hour forecast for this Tuesday, at 6 a.m., partly cloudy at 72 degrees. At 8 o'clock, partly sunny and still 72. So not a whole lot of change all the way through 8 a.m. And then once we get past 8 o'clock, seeing those temperatures rising up from there. So 79 and mostly cloudy at 10 o'clock. Remember, today is going to be partly to mostly cloudy skies. So do expect more clouds today compared to yesterday. 85 at noon, and we'll start to see about a 10% chance for a spotty shower. And we'll leave that 10 to 20% chance in there for the rest of the afternoon and into the evening time. Now, even though there will be more clouds today compared to yesterday, it's still going to be very warm to hot outside. 89 at 2 p.m., 91 at 4 o'clock. We're looking at the heat index maxing out at about the mid 90s, so 94, 95, 96 degrees for those feels like temperatures as wind continues from the south today at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's a check of the cloud cover that I was mentioning. So again, if you kind of draw almost like a diagonal line right through here, if you're to the northeast of that, you still have mostly clear skies, a little bit more clouds further to the southwest, and that's all kind of scooting through into our area over the next few hours. So as we look at Futurecast at about 7:30, we still have kind of that partly sunny sky, that mix of sun and clouds, but then notice how it becomes mostly cloudy. We still have those lines coming up from the south. That's indicating that red lines indicating that southerly breeze. Now, once we get past noon, then you begin to see a little bit of these little green dots showing up on the map. Notice each one really small in size. That's why I said it's just that spotty shower activity. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal or cause really any problems for the day today. But yes, you may get some raindrops on you at some point for Tuesday afternoon all the way into the evening time, still seeing some of that, but also getting some breaks in the
Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. And look who I found, the mayor of downtown Cleveland, Jimmy Logan.
The mayor's office is 2 blocks over, and it's vacant at this time in the morning. I try to get here early to make sure that we picked up the trash along the sidewalks. We don't have any city people who do that work.
Oh, come on.
The fact of the matter is, gosh, Cleveland, Tennessee is so wonderful in the morning, Steve.
It is. It's beautiful down here. And Jimmy, to add Chick-Fil-A, this pop-up to Cleveland Coffee Market is a wonderful addition.
Oh, there's no question about it, and I'm so glad to see that they are here this morning.
Come on in, guys.
Yes.
Look at who we have here.
Oh
my! Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. The Chick-fil-A cow. If you're listening on the radio, you say it doesn't make any sense here. But there.
That'd be Linda Cash and I. If you were at the football game, Linda Cash and Jimmy Logan led the entire crowd in a dance.
Oh, man. Jimmy, what a Friday night it was.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell me about being there at Bradley.
Cracked house. Not cracked, but everybody got cracked up when we made a few mistakes early on. But Gadzooks, I think Bradley High School has got a fabulous football team. What a great program. Offense, it's been astonishing the first 2 games, at least in the first half, and then they've sort of said, hey, look, we don't want to show out.
But beating Maryville, huge, and I guess just a huge crowd there Friday night.
There was a huge crowd there. I didn't see you. Where were you?
We were at Walker Valley, Cleveland Walker Valley on Mixed TV. So.
That was quite an interesting
Walker
game.
Valley, beating Cleveland first time in 7 years, so big night. And Jimmy, we're glad to be downtown. How important, I mean, you've been down here all these years, but how important is downtown to our entire community?
Well, it's a wonderful place to come together as a people. We have so many wonderful projects which Main Street supports, and all of the other dine around, the various activities. Steve, it's something like a daily duck race where the people come around and socialize and get to see each other. One of the things, we have some growing pains, of course, with our increased population. We've got to do something about parking around the courthouse for the people who come to get their tags renewed and do the various other things, check on their property and their taxes and things of that nature. So there's some projects in the making. I wish I could talk about them in great detail.
Go ahead and tell us.
Oh, okay, you want to?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, how would you like a 2-tiered parking garage between Worth Street and Spring Street?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen
How
today.
about let's put the ordinances back in or something so that people don't park all day if they're going to be working inside? Because, Steve, people need to come to see their optometrist and the other services which are available here. Come to this wonderful store we're standing, the Cleveland Market Coffee. Wow. All the great things. We got a wonderful men's clothing store that many people are unaware of. They're right here on the corner of Ocoee and First Street, and the other services which are available. We've got a lot of beautiful beauty salons. I said they were beautiful. You watch people walk in there, you wouldn't recognize them when they come out. It's a great time in downtown Cleveland.
It sure is. Let's bring in Mary Beth Canada. Mary Beth is here with Chick-Fil-A.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth, so great to see you.
Good to see y'all. Thank you for being here. We're so excited for this pop-up.
Well, and this morning is brought to you by Chick-fil-A, and they brought us down here to Cleveland Coffee and Market.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I know you were in a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Just remind us of what's happening down here.
Yes, absolutely. So we're so excited for this partnership with Cleveland Coffee and Market and Brittany for us to offer chicken biscuits, fruit cups, and parfaits every Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 9:30. So in our opinion, there's no better combination than a Smoky Bear coffee and a chicken biscuit in the morning. So we think the perfect treat, the perfect addition to your breakfast routine is to swing by Cleveland Coffee and Market, pick up a coffee, come see us, get a chicken biscuit, and enjoy your morning.
Well, I tell you, and I know all the downtown people who work down here are excited about this, but also, as we said earlier, people on the south end of Bradley County, that end are also excited.
Yes, absolutely. We've had a lot of people who come in and buy like 10 biscuits for their business. They want to treat their team. They want to make sure that they have a good breakfast. And so we're excited to kind of offer a good opportunity. We know how crazy Paul Huff Parkway can get, and getting down to Key Street, there's not enough time in the world to get all the way down there to get Chick-fil-A. So we want to make it easy for the community to be able to come and partner.
Well, certainly so. And Mary Beth, we're so glad to be here. We're at Cleveland Coffee and Market. Mm-hmm. People can come by here. And this morning, give us the hours again when you do this.
Absolutely, yes. So for today only, we are actually giving away a free keychain with every biscuit that's purchased. So it's a cute little cow keychain that says "Eat More Chicken." Looks just like our big, beautiful cow. But for us, our hours are every Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 9:30. Sometimes we stick around till 9:35 if you're lucky. And we are selling chicken biscuits, fruit cups, and granola parfaits. It's our pleasure to be here.
All right, Mary Beth, thanks so much. We're going to check in more with you coming up 7:25. Bridget, let's go over to you, get a check of the streets right here. We've got sports around the corner, plus a special interview. Bridget, over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance.
All right, when we come back, more live from Cleveland Coffee and Market. Come down and see us, and especially if you're going to be downtown, enjoy Chick-Fil-A, now available at Cleveland Coffee and Market. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv at 7:26. We're back in a moment.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Healthcare is constantly evolving, and the future is here. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. With its focus on preventative care, personalized attention, and included generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is changing the game. No more long wait times, rushed appointments, or outrageous medication costs. Join the healthcare revolution today and discover why Direct Primary Care Associates with Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory's back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is the leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, Dwayne, you want to sit out on sports here?
Construction at 423-284-0487. That's 284-0487.
Get a complete queen-size adjustable bed with a Lindsay Line memory foam mattress for only $999 during the Mermaid Mattress Labor Day sales event going on now.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Hot, humid, and overcast for your Tuesday. Might even see 1 or 2 stray sprinkles popping up. We'll have a high of 91 with a heat index in the mid-90s. On Wednesday, another muggy high of 92. Partly cloudy skies, and again, maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles here and there. Better chances for scattered storms on Thursday during the morning hours primarily. And they're going to clear out and beautiful weather Friday through the weekend. Lower humidity and slightly cooler with highs in the mid-80s. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Cards for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Have you checked out the Town Squire sportswear selection for fall 2023? One of my friends said, what a selection. T-shirts, sweatshirts, sports shirts, hoodies, and believe it or not, even performance slacks by Tommy Hilfiger and Crown Crafted by Peter Ballard, along with other national sportswear lines like Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Southern Marsh, Coastal Cotton, Volunteer Traditions, and Johnny O. Since 1977, your headquarters for men's clothing attire. All right, it is 7:32. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in Mix 104.1, Mix Mornings Live at Cleveland Coffee and Market, downtown Cleveland. And we are officially open for business as far as Chick-Fil-A is concerned. Their brand new Chick-Fil-A pop-up here at Cleveland Coffee and Market. And it's time now for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness, a sports report sponsored by the Town Squire and Dwayne Duke all over Clemson last night in Durham, North Carolina, 28-7.
I think on your guys' SEC preview show that y'all did on Saturday, I think y'all predicted this, that Duke was ready and poised to be the team this year in the ACC, and they put a hurting on Clemson is what they did.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
UT fans would say that David Cutcliffe really set the table there, but Duke, huge win over Clemson last night at the U.S. Open in New York. Number 1 ranked Carlos Alcaraz won in straight sets, advanced to the quarterfinals. In the Battle of the Americans, Madison Keys over Jessica Pegula and gets to the quarterfinals. Dwayne, 3 American men are left. We've not had an American man win the U.S. Open in 20 years. We have that since Andy Roddick. Francis Tiafoe, Ben Shelton, and Taylor Fritz are still playing, but 2 Americans will meet today. Tiafoe and Taylor Fritz will meet today. Volleyball, big night last night. Cleveland High School shut out Walker Valley 3-0 on Labor Day. And Dwayne, the Atlanta Braves continue their great streak. I know they lost Sunday, but they'll begin with the St. Louis Cardinals tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of that stretch run that the Braves are going through right now. But the cool thing, the Braves went on the road trip, and they took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers, which was huge.
Yeah.
And the day off yesterday, so hopefully they'll come back today refreshed. Pretty long homestand now for the Braves, and so we'll see how they can fare.
All right, time now for a high school football rewind brought to you by Chattanooga Sports. What a night in Cleveland and Bradley County. Dwayne, we dubbed it Blockbuster Friday night. Bradley Central High School defeated Maryville, and they are still celebrating at Bradley.
They didn't tear down the field goal post, thank goodness, but it could have been that type of a game as Bradley. They've been wanting to do this for years, win right there at home, and they did it Friday night in front of their own fans, so that was fantastic. Then right up the road where you guys are at doing your portion of Mixed TV, man, what a night it was there at Walker Valley as well.
Yeah,
of course, with the pediatric cancer and everything, that was a part of that celebration as well.
Such a special and poignant night at Walker Valley. Walker Valley defeated Cleveland High School first time in 7 years. That's your your high school football rewind brought to you by Chattanooga Sports. Chattanooga Sports welcomes the Blue Cross Blue Shield Bowl, the state high school football championships, back to Fenway Stadium in Chattanooga in early December. All right. We've got a lot more. We're live at Cleveland Coffee and Market as they now have Chick-Fil-A available to you, a pop-up here from 7:30 until 9:30. And you can now come down. If you're downtown, you can now get Chick-fil-A. We'll have more with Brittany and Mary Beth and the crew from Cleveland Coffee and Market, and also Chick-fil-A, all coming up. Well, coming up next, a very special interview as the announcement was made that Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory has had an ownership change. So we're going to be talking with the new owner of Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, a man we're officially welcoming in the community this morning, Brian Poole. We'll talk to Brian, and also Bill Griffith coming up in just a few moments. Stand by. This is Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Come down and see us. Cleveland Coffee and Market, downtown Cleveland. Now featuring Chick-Fil-A. Back in a moment.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
Welcome back. We are live on Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're coming to you on location this morning from Cleveland Coffee and Market, featuring Chick-Fil-A now, weekday morning, 7:30 until 9:30. Well, right now we have a special interview that we're going to bring in. We now have, there has been a transaction which has really caught the attention of this community because of who it is. And Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, which of course goes way, way back, Ralph Buckner to 1996, has now been purchased by Brian Poole. Brian, a guy who I've gotten to know over the last couple of weeks. And of course, Brian is here, and our longtime friend Bill Griffith. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you, my friend.
Bill, it's great to see you. Brian, first of all, tell us about yourself, and you're now the owner of not only Ralph Buckner, which we'll get into in just a second. Good morning.
Yep. So I'm originally born and raised in Dothan, Alabama, which is Auburn, Alabama. There, so
that's right.
It's all good. Been in Woodstock, Georgia since 2011. We built a funeral home down there.
Exciting time. There's a rich history in this community with Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and the other funeral homes as well. And what Brian can do is take and build on that and take it to a new level. And we're looking forward to doing that to meet the families at their very point of need. Yeah. For some, they've been struggling a long time, and finally that person's passed. We can meet them. We can get it done for them in a wonderful, loving kind of way. For some, it's happened instantly. That's a tragedy in their life. We want to walk with them through that. Brian's got the experience to do that. We've got a great team. We're building on that team. It's going to be a new day in the funeral home business in Cleveland, Bradley County, and this surrounding area.
Brian, let's talk about some of your goals right here in Cleveland.
Sure. Well, just get back in here and take care of the families. That's the main thing. You know, serving families, that's what funeral service is. It's service. And, you know, I want to serve every family, from the family who has everything they need to the families who need help. And I've always tried to it's just a prayer that me and the good Lord's had every day is, you know, to take care of everybody. You know, we're all God's children, and that's what it's all about. And I don't really care about their financial well-being. I want to be able to take care of them in the best way we can, and that's what it's all about, serving. And that's what funeral service says, service, and put yourself before others and take care of them.
We're joined this morning by Brian Poole. Brian has just purchased not only Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, but
we bought Fike Randolph Funeral Home, Serenity of Cleveland, and Serenity of Etowah. They was all four in a package deal together. And so that's kind of where it started, and just looking forward to serving these folks up here in Southeast Tennessee.
Well, that is tremendous. Also, Bill Griffith joins us, of course, a part of the team. And, Bill, as you were telling me over the weekend, you're just very excited about this.
Oh, absolutely. This brings a new level of support. We want to be there for folks. You know, Steve, I've done a lot in this community over the years. I've been with people who've lost everything they had and helped them build it back. And I look forward to the opportunity. Wherever they come in the door, that's where we want to meet them. Get what they need done, but do so in a loving, kind way. Get them to the next step. Get them through that process, in the process of loving on them and helping them know that somebody cares.
Brian Poole joins us, as we're saying, the new owner of Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, also Frank Randolph and Son, and Serenity of Cleveland and of Etowah. Is pre-arranging, pre-planning still a very important thing a family can do?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the best thing you can do for your loved ones, your children, especially if elderly folks. Is to have that in place. It just takes the burden off of the family at that time, because that is the worst time of their life. They've lost somebody, and just knowing, hey, mom or dad took care of this. This is everything they wanted. We're not making a rushed decision. This is what they wanted done. And so we're having Homesteaders Life Insurance Company, a big pre-need company, has been around for 100 years or better. They'll be coming in with us, walking side by side with us, and we're starting that program this week. So we're excited to get that going and take care of people's future plans.
You know, Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, Frank Funeral Home, Serenity of Cleveland and Etowah have been such a key part of the fabric of Cleveland, Bradley County, and really Southeast Tennessee.
Sure.
And I know in speaking with you over the last few days, that's something you want to continue, but also build upon.
Exactly. And that's what we want to do, is build, what Ralph started, what the Frank Randolph family started, and build on that and just grow that business. I think there's so much potential in Cleveland and in Bradley County, as you said, to build that, keep growing on what was already started and make it better. And that's been my thing, is whatever I find, I want to leave it better, than I found it, and just grow it from there.
Bill Griffith, anything you'd like to say here before we go?
I think if you look at the history, matter of fact, Frank Funeral Home, the oldest funeral home in this region, years and years of taking care of folks. We want to take that to a new level. We want to be there. We want to walk with them. You mentioned pre-need. I've been with folks, they come in, they don't have a clue what to do. If mom and dad have already laid it out, then they don't have to guess. They don't have to try to figure out and read mom's mind. Mom's gone. What are we going to do? And so we encourage folks to consider the pre-need. We've got a great team that's going to be there to take care of them in that process. But if you walk in the door, we want you to feel at home. When you walk in the door, years ago, Mr. Buckner used to sit right there in a rocking chair. Folks come in, they'd always greet him. Well, we want folks to feel that way when they come in now. We want you to feel like you're coming in to meet part of your family. Yeah. And we want to be there for them to do that.
Brian Poole is the new owner of Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, Frank Funeral Home, also Serenity of Cleveland and Etowah. Brian, we'll give you the final word, buddy. What would you like to say?
Just thank you for having an opportunity for us to be here this morning. I want to be active in the community. You will see us active in the community, doing things and supporting our local area. That's the main thing, is giving back to the community. And, just pray for us. This is a big endeavor. And we just covet your prayers and look forward to working everybody. And I tell every family that comes in our doors, you're not just somebody who walked in the door. You're our family now.
Absolutely.
We're going to treat you like our family. And I've been that way ever since I've been in the funeral business, over 30 years.
How old were you when you started?
I was 18. I was still a senior in high school when I started working in the funeral business. And that's all I've known.
In Dothan, Alabama.
Dothan, Alabama.
Did you say something about Auburn?
Yes, sir. War Eagle.
Wait a second.
No.
Bill, can we?
No, I'm leaving.
Where two or more agree, touching one thing.
Yeah,
come on now.
There you go.
Of course, Bridget over here is dressed like a Georgia Bulldog this morning for some reason. But anyway.
Can you say "Go Big Orange"?
No, I can't.
Well,
he's an Auburn fan.
I support Auburn, but when they out playing Tennessee, I'll
support
Tennessee.
Come on now.
That's smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Brian Poole, Bill Griffith, thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Thank you very much. All right. I tell you what, hey, Dwayne Williams, I understand that Dwayne has his Oprah Winfrey cordless microphone. He's inside Cleveland Coffee and Market. So we're going to go inside, I believe. Is that right? Are they ready? There they are.
Inside Cleveland Coffee and Market to let you know what Mary Beth was saying a while ago is that people even from the south side of town are coming over here because this is definitely the closest place to get Chick-Fil-A.
Absolutely, yes. We love to see it, and we've had a lot of people come in and order for their whole business. So they'll come in and order 10, 15 biscuits and say, hey, I'm taking this back to my team. So there's not too many biscuits that you can come and purchase from us. We want to make sure that everybody gets a taste of Chick-fil-A in the morning and gets to enjoy a nice coffee along too.
How did this relationship come to be? You know, I know that you and Karen and everybody here, Brittany, which is standing off to the side there, I mean, this is just a remarkable concept for you guys.
Yeah, so all across the country, Chick-fil-A's are doing these pop-ups all over. And so Brittany and Karen had been in conversation for a little bit about, hey, how cool would it be if we could provide breakfast in the morning at somewhere that's known all across Cleveland and that's very convenient for downtown. And so we all just kind of started talking and brewing, and we actually visited a sister location in Chattanooga and got some feedback from them. And we thought, what an awesome opportunity to partner with Brittany. Brittany's worked with us for Daddy-Daughter Date Night, and we couldn't think of a better partner to be in downtown, be with somebody who's so community-minded, and to be able to just spread Chick-fil-A and breakfast in the morning.
Tell us the details.
Oh, yes, of course. So every Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 9:30, we'll both be here with chicken biscuits, granola parfaits, and fruit cups, and any sauce that you could imagine. So we're just so thankful for this partnership and excited to see what blossoms.
So there you go, inside Cleveland Coffee and Market. Brittany, can you come over for just a second? We'll get you to stand right here in front of the table. And same question. I mean, this relationship, I guess it was probably a no-brainer, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So Karen came to me with the idea, the operator of the Chick-fil-A's here in Cleveland, and asked if I would be interested in selling Chick-fil-A. Of course. Yes. I think it's a great opportunity for downtown. We've heard a lot from downtown businesses and business people from Lee, and people from the south side of town who are so excited that they have access to Chick-fil-A a little bit easier now. So Chick-fil-A really jives with everything we're trying to do in the community. They're also very community-minded like us. And yeah, we were excited about this partnership. So it's been great.
All right, so there you go. The soft opening was last week, and now we're in full-blown let's get it done mode. So you can come by 7:30 to 9:30, Monday through Friday, inside Cleveland Coffee and Market. Get your favorite coffee, then get Chick-fil-A, then you're right on your way, especially in downtown Cleveland and the surrounding area. All right, I guess we'll take a break here. We just wanted you to see what it looks like inside and how easy it is. There is cash and credit card available. What are we doing here?
Yeah, just cards. No
just
cash.
Cards, no cash. Cash is not good here. It's just cards. So just want to get that out there to you as well. All right, we'll go back out and take a break. We'll come back with more in just a moment. You're tuned in to Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
On Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, a Woodstock, Georgia-based funeral home company has acquired Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory of Cleveland. The transaction was finalized on Thursday, August 31st, and includes Feig, Randolph & Son Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Cleveland, as well as Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Service in both Cleveland and Etowah. Ralph Buckner Jr. told the Cleveland Daily Banner he will remain as a consultant on an as-needed basis. The Buckner family started in the funeral business back in 1952. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app to send you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing.
With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
2 stray sprinkles popping up. We'll have a high of 91 with a heat index in the mid-90s. On Wednesday, another muggy high of 92. Partly cloudy skies, and again, maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles here and there. Better chances for scattered storms on Thursday during the morning hours primarily. And they're going to clear out, and beautiful weather Friday through the weekend. Lower humidity and slightly cooler with highs in the mid-80s. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Cards for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at
TV. Well, Bridget, at 7:55, tell me about the 5 September 5 birthdays. How about it now?
All right. Yes. Happy birthday
555.
to Jamie Rogers. She is the big 3-0 today. Happy birthday, Jamie.
Is she still the wife of Commissioner Rogers?
She is. Yes.
There's a miracle in itself. Wow.
Happy birthday, Jamie. Also, Benjamin Griffith was 16 yesterday. Andy Bryson celebrated a birthday on Sunday. The birthday wish said, wonderful son and great pharmacist. Brantley Heifner was 10 years old on Saturday. And then Steve Bennett was 71 on Sunday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. Or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Now, have I had a long Labor Day weekend, or is there a Chick-Fil-A cow standing behind me?
There is a Chick-fil-A cow right here.
I just want to make sure that you are seeing this also.
Yes,
We're live at Cleveland Coffee and Market, where Chick-fil-A is now available from 7:30 to 9:30 on Monday through Friday. And I'm having right now an Americano from Cleveland Coffee and Market. Absolutely delicious. Dwayne had some. Come on over, Dwayne. You had some kind of a cold coffee, which what a world we live in where we sell cold coffee.
We sell cold coffee. It was a cappuccino, iced vanilla latte. Brittany had to get it put all together for me, but it was fantastic. I usually don't drink stuff like that in the morning, but mine's already gone.
Oh, man.
So I feel like I can go run a lap around this,
Well, go right ahead.
around the community
Let's see
right
what
now.
you really
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey, we'll go ahead and do the Cleveland half with Dwayne. Just Dwayne. Now, let me tell you, Brittany, you won't need your timer. We'll use several hourglasses, okay? We won't need you. Because, by the way, as everyone knows, Cleveland Coffee and Market, on the other side is Terra Running Company, which we're going to talk with Brittany about as we go along. Well, this week we continue our celebration of the 30th anniversary of Mix 104.1 with Mix 30, presented by the TVFCU Mortgage Department. Don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal, save you hundreds of dollars. Hey, this week our prize partner is Ocoy Insurance Services, our friend Pam Nelson. Oh, I just love it, Brittany, in the chamber meetings when Pam takes off for what, an hour and a half. I love it. I think it's wonderful every time. I love Pam. Come on. This week, Ocoy Insurance Services giving away a 6-pack of tickets to, Bridget, your favorite place, Soaky Mountain Water Park.
All right.
My Lord, we can't keep her out of there. And she gets a little baby pool, puts in the backyard of the station, and puts her feet in. God love her. Her and her mom.
She tried to turn Mouse Creek into the lazy, I
know. I heard about that. How's mom? How's old Susan over there?
Good,
She's doing okay?
yes.
Learn more about Ocoy Insurance Services online at ocoyinsurance.com. Just tell her not to speak me in public. That's never is a good thing. All right, it is 7:58. We are live at Cleveland Coffee and Market, where Chick-Fil-A is now available. Starting today, officially, they've been going last week or so, but 7:30 to 9:30 in the mornings, Monday through Friday, the Cleveland coffee that you love, plus Chick-fil-A. How about that? Bridget, let's get a check of the streets. What's happening?
Okay, and before we do that, I did leave a birthday off. Austin sent this to me. Alex Higgins is his cousin, and Alex is 24 today, so I'm sorry, Austin.
You notice Austin has to have a relative on every single birthday list.
That's from
We're
cousin
probably
Austin.
Missing some other birthdays, too, I would imagine. You'll just think of one later.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
Hey, good morning, Ryan Wooten. Ryan, I was going to text you, buddy. Flowers and things, we love them. I was driving over here this morning, and Ryan, I saw that. They got a brand new sign, and they got a brand new logo at Flowers and Things. Have you seen it? Did you go that way?
I saw that this morning, yes.
So, yeah, buddy, look at that new sign. It's at Mouse Creek and North Ocoy. Now, some of you are horrible drivers anyway. I don't want you looking at the sign. We have some of the worst drivers ever in Cleveland, right here, all packed in.
You're one of them.
I really am. But they've got a brand new logo, a brand new sign. Oh, good morning. Look at here. Oh, man, we got all the walkers out. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. And anyway, Flowers and Things. Renee Lambert. They're walking over there to Bradley Concrete. The staff just walks around.
I guess so, yeah.
Kirk has her going around collecting money. So anyway,
warmed up for the
Flowers and Things, brand new sign. All right, we're going to take a break right here. It is now 8 a.m. We are live this morning at Cleveland Coffee and Market. Now with Chick-fil-A, downtown Cleveland. Chick-fil-A's here weekday mornings from 7:30 until 9:30. We're back on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv in just a moment.
Are you tired of paying high prices for your medications? With Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits, you can get free generic medications and the healthcare you need without breaking the bank. Say goodbye to expensive copays and deductibles and hello to convenient and affordable healthcare. Get started with Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits today and start saving on your healthcare expenses. Visit our website to learn more. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Flint, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. United Auto Workers are speeding towards a historic strike that could cost the U.S. economy more than $5 billion in just 10 days. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is reportedly planning to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin,
where he will be urged by President Putin to supply Russia with artillery shells and anti-tank missiles. That would be in exchange for technology to advance satellites and nuclear-powered submarines in North Korea.
Alexandria Hoff, the news comes days before the president departs for the G20 summit in India. Thousands finally leaving Burning Man in the northern Nevada desert after being trapped by ankle-deep mud that was too thick to drive through.
A lot of these people you're seeing coming out of here made it luckily because they're running into each other and stuff because it's so slippery.
People were told to preserve food and water after a lot of rain fell in just 24 hours. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Tuesday, September 5th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From WTVC, a driver led multiple law enforcement agencies on a police chase that started in Saudi Daisy and ended on Volkswagen Drive in Chattanooga on Monday. According to Chattanooga police, Saudi Daisy police attempted to stop a vehicle and it fled the scene. The chase ended on Volkswagen Drive with a pit maneuver performed by a Hamilton County deputy. This caused a temporary backup on I-75 near the exit onto Volkswagen Drive. This is a developing story. WCLE will keep you up to date. From our news partners at Local 3, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says a teen involved in a SWAT standoff Saturday in Chattanooga is dead. Preliminary information indicates that the incident began Saturday night when officers responded to a report of a domestic assault. Upon arrival, officers found a 17-year-old male who was armed with a gun. The individual refused to comply with verbal commands and would not come out of the residence. CPD says they were able to escort family members out of the residence, but the suspect came out a back door and pointed his gun at officers. It was then that the officers shot the teen. We are now learning the juvenile was pronounced dead at the scene. No officers were injured during the incident. The TBI is the investigating agency in the case. WCLE will keep you up to date. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, a Woodstock, Georgia-based funeral home company has acquired Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory of Cleveland. The transaction was finalized on Thursday, August 31st, and includes Feig, Randolph & Son Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Cleveland, as well as Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Service in both Cleveland and Etowah. Ralph Buckner Jr. told the Cleveland Daily Banner he will remain as a consultant on an as-needed basis. The Buckner family started in the funeral business back in 1952. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app to send you instant notifications when news breaks. From Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
It is 8:05. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We are live this morning from Cleveland Coffee and Market. Our broadcast this morning sponsored by Chick-Fil-A of Cleveland. And Bridget, we're excited to be here because people now can get Chick-fil-A weekday mornings, 7:30 until 9:30 here at Cleveland Coffee and Market.
That's right. Yeah, so we're excited to be here, but the folks here downtown Cleveland are even more excited to have a Chick-fil-A pop-up here inside Cleveland Coffee and Market. So it's an exciting day.
We got to get this birthday on. And here's the deal. So we just learned that Charity Garrison, it says 45. We know she's a lot older than that. But and there's no way she's younger than me. That ain't. I don't believe it. So Charity sends me this text the other day. And Charity, of course, I've known the family, and, of course, I won't talk about her late mother-in-law. I'll start crying. But anyway, I loved Reba Garrison. Anyway, but Charity sends me this text, Bridget. She says, hey, when you talk about my birthday, you got to say that I'm friends with you and Bridget. She said, don't just say my name. She, like Beyonce would say, for instance. But she said, what I want you to do is say, hey, my friend, Charity Garrison. Now, I don't know why she wants us to begin lying on the air, to call her our friend. Well, she may be your friend.
Well,
no, we love Charity Garrison. Happy birthday. Bridget, we just got that in.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, so happy birthday, Charity, today. She's 45 from her husband and kids.
All right, very good. Let's get a check. We just got that in. And God knows we got to mention her birthday as much as we possibly can this morning. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of the streets live from Cleveland Coffee and Market with our friends at Chick-Fil-A.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Also, another birthday just in. Wanda Calfee is having a birthday today, so happy birthday to Wanda today.
But anyway, I do want you guys to come after him. Okay.
All right.
And
we're
God
back.
forbid you fill any time.
No,
thanks. Jeff Salyer's here. I'm going to trade with you. And Dr. Salyer is who I graduated from Lee with, and Dr. Salyer's done a lot better than I have in life, and because I'm standing here and look at you in a suit ready to go.
I'm ready.
And Bridget, by the way, announcing this morning she is a Georgia Bulldog fan.
I see that.
You like that? That's not
No,
bad.
I don't. But yeah, I see that though.
Jeff Salyer, no kidding, is the Dr. Jeff Salyer is the what's your official title at Lee?
I'm the director of marketing.
Director of marketing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a joke. Oh, come on. What do you know about marketing?
I can tell a good story, man.
I mean,
I've been telling stories since we were in school.
We just sit around and lie to each other. All right. But listen, now, Jeff, when you and I have meetings, and boy, is that about as interesting as it sounds, most of the time we come here, you work right over here.
Yep.
Tell me about Cleveland Coffee and Marketing.
So my office is only two blocks away. And so I come over here all the time. Now, this is my thinking place. This is where I start my mornings a lot of times. I'll have Chick-fil-A or a bagel, but I always start off with a coffee from Cleveland Coffee and Market. Brittany's team is just like kind and caring. It's a good way to get the day started. I was getting ready to, you caught me. I was walking back to my office to be in the office by 8, but I was a little late.
Who cares?
It's okay.
Bridget will sign your note.
But yeah, it's a great way to start
I know
the day.
Dr. Walker's a Georgia fan also, so they fit in.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, it's a good place to start the day, and it's great coffee.
Well, and see, you work down here, you work downtown. Like you said, you walk over here from, I think, aren't you in the Danny Murray recording studio?
I'm behind the Danny Murray recording
studio. You're behind the Danny Murray?
We share a parking lot.
How nice.
So we have a grill between our offices, so sometimes we'll go grill hamburgers together.
Sauce,
right, yeah.
Put
Danny,
the shrimp
bread.
on the barbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Got Robert Thompson in there. So, but it's so convenient. And how about, so Chick-fil-A now being available here at Cleveland Coffee Market for this downtown district.
It's dangerous for me.
Oh, here we go. Dangerous.
It's dangerous because I like a good chicken biscuit. And so I'll come in, and I'm trying to choose between a healthy bagel or a chicken biscuit. And today, I chose the biscuit.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it's the first day officially that, that has been here, and post-Labor Day. Your thoughts on UT? You're a big fan.
Yeah, I think they played really well. We'll see what they've got. Now, this week will be...
Let's go P.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's Austin P.
It is Austin P. But it's also Condredge Holloway throwback game where they're the Smoky Gray. They released the Smoky Grays yesterday, and it's going to be kind of a cool game to watch.
That's neat.
Throwback to the Artful Dodger. But yeah, it'll be fun. And of course, the challenge will be when they go to Florida. So I watched. I don't know if you watched Duke and Clemson last night, but that was a fun one to watch. Well, I enjoyed it.
Duke, and I don't like Clemson at all. I like Debo, whatever his name is, but at the same time, yeah, it was but like I said earlier, Duke living off the seeds of David Cutcliffe.
Right.
I mean, he's a
Tennessee guy.
A Tennessee guy.
At Lee, we don't have football, so we live vicariously through the football players of other places. Now, when it comes to other sports, Lee's kicking right now with volleyball and soccer's in full force. Basketball's just around the corner, so we're getting ready for some flame sports. But in the meantime, we watch college football. We're undefeated since 1918 in football.
Congratulations
right, thank
on
you.
that.
Appreciate that.
And by the way, Dr. Khan and Darlia will be in tomorrow morning to talk about the presidential concert series. But so just so you can write this off as a business expense, tell us how everybody gets all the information about Lee University.
Hey, you can go to the Lee website, leeuniversity.edu. Man, we're excited. The campus is just popping with students. Everywhere you go, it's a good energy. The cafeteria is full. Staff and faculty are eating with students, and the classes are great. I'll teach a class today, and man, it's just been engaging. It's been a great start to the semester, and we want as many of our local students, the people who listen to and watch on Mix TV, we want them to come to Lee because we think it's a great experience. It's a top-tier, Christ-centered experience, and we're hometown and we're affordable. And it's more affordable than you think with Lee U Promise and other things. So if you're if you've got a student that that might be interested in college in the next couple of years, check us out. Don't discount us because we're in town. Come look at us. It's a different world over there, and we treat the students really well, and they get a great experience. And it is affordable for a private Christian university for sure.
LeeUniversity.edu. And by the way, thanks to Dr. Salyer, to Lee University. They sponsor our high school bands during our Mix TV games. And boy, Jeff, what a Friday night we had in this community. My goodness.
I was at the Cleveland Walker Valley game. My daughter's in the Cleveland band. So they marched this week for the first time for half their show, so I obviously enjoy that. But I'm an old football player, so I like watching football. So we go to the games, we watch the football and the bands, and it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, Lee is proud to sponsor the bands. We have a great music program at Lee. We do not have a marching band.
Yeah, well, that's right.
But we have bands, and they're really good. And so even if you're in the marching band in high school and you want to be a part of a band, even if you're not a music major, we've got options for you to continue playing your horn, your flute, your drums, whatever you have.
I love it. Jeff Salyer, Lee University. Dr. Salyer, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, Bridget.
Let's bring on Brittany Katz. Brittany and also Mary Beth back in here and talk about really why we are here this morning at 8:14. We are live at Cleveland Coffee and Market. And, of course, we're here thanks so much to Chick-fil-A. Brittany, what a morning as we're really getting this word out here.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been super exciting. So Cleveland Coffee and Market has been downtown for years, and we are so excited about this partnership with Chick-fil-A, being able to offer a Chick-fil-A pop-up inside our really cool space and offer it to downtown and kind of the south side of town.
While you're here, though, look, and I was going to wear them this morning, but I'm pulling on these shoes I got here, and I notice I've spilled paint. But here's the funny thing. I don't paint. So I don't know what this is on my shoes. Brandon, what'd you do to my shoes?
I think it's bird poop.
Oh, wow. Nothing goes with Chick-fil-A like that. Yep. Man, Brittany.
I'm just being honest.
I don't know what's happening here. Well, I've not been with the birds all weekend. Anyway, although my children, who knows. Anyway, so let's talk about Terra Running Company. I know, but on the other side of your building here, my goodness, tell us about it.
Yeah, so Terra Running Company has been in Cleveland since 2016. We've been downtown since 2018. We are the only running specialty store in town. We carry 8 different brands of shoes, and we can help fit people for shoes. So our customer service is really what kind of makes us unique. But we have everything you need to be active. So if you want to start walking, if you want to get back into running, we are the place for you. So all of our shoes are the regular retail price. There's no cost to be fit. And everyone who works for us is trained to help fit people for shoes. So we're open 7 days a week. We have really enjoyed being in the Cleveland community and just watching the running community blossom. If you see people running on the Greenway and downtown, we're just really proud of how much it's grown in the past 8 or so years. Terra Running Company is connected to Cleveland Coffee and Market right here in downtown Cleveland. And
so let me put a plug in personally, and I've said this before, but I know most of you don't really listen to me. And as Mary Beth says, who can blame you? No. So I had plantar fasciitis. This is a true story, for 3 years, both feet. They wanted to do the shots. They wanted to do they wanted to take my feet off. They wanted me to leave Cleveland, all this stuff. Well, I tried Hoka's, completely heal my feet. And I'm dead serious with you. And so I love Hoka's from right here at Terra Running Company. And now you have Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
So, I mean, what more do you want?
What more do you don't have to go anywhere else to spend any money anywhere else.
Right here. Yeah, that's one building.
It is amazing what good shoes can do. We have, I'm not going to claim we can solve all your problems.
You put the anointing oil in the shoes.
But we have helped many people avoid the shots, the surgeries, staying active, just with a good pair of shoes.
You've got other great brands. I know you got Brooks and all these others, but at the same time, Hoka's really have been great.
It worked for you,
And now I beat Mike Griffin on the tennis court.
Wow.
Like, I mean, just like a victim. Just at least weekly, as I did Sunday night. Mary Beth, my goodness, it is wonderful here. And I tell you, what a great This is a partnership that just makes sense.
Absolutely, yes. It's a partnership we couldn't be more thankful for. We had wonderful Brittany and her team at the Daddy-Daughter Date Night back in February, and that kind of was a perfect little segue into where we are today. So we're just so thankful for the partnership. Coffee and biscuits. We couldn't think of a better duo.
Well, certainly so. Brittany, what's the hot seller right now? I get it, coffee. Sorry. He's leaving.
Yep. We didn't want to lose him.
Come on in. So what else? What are the other
Smoky Bear is an iced mocha with some toasted marshmallow in it, and then just her drip coffee is awesome.
That's very good.
I drink her cold brew every morning. Yep. It's brewed cold to be over ice. It's really strong. Gives you a good kickstart to the day. Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Coffee and Market. Zach Brooks is here.
How are you?
I'm good.
You yell at people all morning.
Well,
or Jeff Salyer.
What about Jeff?
Director of Marketing is a great job.
But he doesn't know anything about marketing, so it's kind of funny.
I don't know. Their marketing's pretty good.
Well, that's pretty good. Thank God for. Yeah, well, that was intentional by Bridget. As you see, she's an announcer.
Am I good now? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We didn't miss anything, trust me.
I was trying to give Jeff a shout out.
Yeah, well, Salyer, who knows nothing about marketing, I think it's funny. He's director, although Jason Van Hook does, so it's good. No, Zach, buddy, you're doing such a great job with our chamber.
I appreciate that.
And I know the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce has got to be proud of this.
Oh, I brag on Cleveland Coffee and Market, Brittany, and Chick-Fil-A all the time, but this place right here is awesome. I can't think of two better worlds to collide than Cleveland Coffee and Market and Chick-fil-A. I just brought in my refillable coffee mug this morning, so that's always a good perk, and I'm going to go grab I was going to get my wallet to get some Chick-fil-A. So I'm trying to get all in one stop. We're so proud. We couldn't be more proud of the businesses here. Like you said, the chamber numbers are growing, and it's really good where we can brag on companies like Chick-fil-A and Cleveland Coffee and Market, our members, and just continue to help the businesses.
You're the membership coordinator of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. Why should, if they're not members, why should they join the chamber?
Yeah, the easiest thing I tell people is every business, whether it's Cleveland Coffee and Market or Chick-fil-A or it could be a small business, large business, every business has a story to tell. And the Chamber of Commerce gives you the platform to tell you that story on whatever you see fit. We have something that fits for every single business, no matter if you're large or small. You want certain benefits, you want more exposure for marketing, you want to attend things, you want to sponsor things, you just want to get involved, you want to sit on some councils, committees. We're growing, it's booming. You have a story to tell, let us help you tell it.
So what's coming up for the chamber? What can we look forward to?
We have a coffee next week, September 12th at Cleveland State Community College, so we're super excited about that, so be sure to join. If you're not a member, you're more than welcome to join us for a coffee. I think some people think that you have to be a member to join to attend, but we love first-time guests. So feel free to come and visit us at Cleveland State next week.
You don't want to miss these. We
it's
do
awesome.
all the time, and we love the coffee events. Oh my goodness.
They're super well attended right now, and so we're really, very thankful for that.
Brittany will be our chairman, next year,
Yes.
and her and I have already been working on impeaching Mike Griffin. So we've been over here talking about it.
Hey, no, I'm not claiming that.
Because let's just be honest, no one will miss him.
If only Mike was here to defend himself.
I know. I'll tell you where this idea came about. The partnership between Cleveland Coffee and Chick-fil-A was at the last chamber coffee, networking coffee.
That's awesome.
That's where I saw Karen last. She put this bug in my ear and said, "Would you like to sell Chick-fil-A? What do you think of this partnership? Let's talk more." And it was at a chamber coffee, so they're definitely worth it. Yeah, they're definitely worth going and networking.
Karen Colley's
checks in the mail.
Yep.
Karen Colley's done a tremendous job on our board, also at the chamber. All right, we're going to take a break right here. We're at Cleveland Coffee and Market on Mix 104.1, also on MixTV.tv 821. We're back with more in a moment.
Are you tired of paying high prices for your medications? With Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits, you can get free generic medications and the healthcare you need without breaking the bank. Say goodbye to expensive copays and deductibles and hello to convenient and affordable healthcare. Get started with Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits today and start saving on your healthcare expenses. Visit our website to learn more. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Jamie Rogers today. She is 30, wife of County Commissioner Josh Rogers. Hope she has a great day today. Also, Benjamin Griffith was 16 yesterday. Andy Bryson is celebrated a birthday on Sunday. Wonderful son and great pharmacist. Brayley Heifner was 10 years old on Saturday. Steve Bennett was 71 on Sunday. Charity Garrison is 45 today. That birthday wish from her husband and kids. Wanda Calfee is having a birthday today, and Alex Higgins is 24 today. That is Austin's cousin. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, this, by the way, this week of Mix 30, which is the celebration of 30 years of Mix 1041, it's all presented by TVFCU Mortgage Department. Don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. This week sponsored by Ocoy Insurance Services. They're giving away a 6-pack of tickets to the Soaky Mountain Water Park. You can register now by calling or texting us at Mix 1041 at mixtv.tv. You can do that, or, at mymix1041.com, or text 423-614-6499. Brittany Katz, I tell you, what a morning we're having here. This has got to be very exciting for Cleveland Coffee and Market.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cleveland Coffee and Market's our coffee shop downtown. And we are really excited to have now Chick-Fil-A. We've got a Chick-Fil-A pop-up every single weekday morning. So it's not just once in a while. It's not just one day a week. Every Monday through Friday, you can count on Chick-Fil-A's marketing team to be here selling you Chick-Fil-A straight from their Keith Street location.
It's so exciting. We've already been seeing and hearing from our downtown friends, business people, but also down on the south end of Bradley County. If you live or work down there, you now have a Chick-fil-A right here, 7:30 to 9:30 weekday mornings at Cleveland Coffee and Market. And I really appreciate you having us. Anything you want to add here during this break?
Yeah, we just really appreciate people supporting our downtown business, Terra Running Company and Cleveland Coffee and Market. And we just want to invite people to come check it out. If you are a coffee lover or you like the vibe of coffee shops, or you want to support local businesses, we really appreciate all of the new customers that we get checking out Cleveland Coffee and Market downtown.
And it's something you really have done is support local business yourself. I do remember you and our friend Andrea Boddicker during the pandemic, what you did then, and it's just been wonderful to see you've continued in that.
Yeah, so during COVID, Andrea Boddicker at the time owned Carroll Printing Company, and we did a small biz give program where we would donate a portion of proceeds every month to a local nonprofit. And so we just try to continue that throughout the year. So we host local vendors. We have local artists that sell inside Cleveland Coffee and Market. We really try hard to get all of our stuff, all of our ingredients locally as much as we can to support other Cleveland local businesses.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much. And, Brittany, I'll tell you what, we're going to segue into sports now. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness, the sports report sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Well, what a game last night, Bridget. Duke, they did it all over Clemson last night. Just don't ask come on in, Jimmy, just don't ask the charter cable people.
I know, yeah. I saw most of that game last night, and whew. What about
Jimmy, did you catch Duke over
Yes.
Clemson?
Yes. What
Man.
about that? Cutcliffe Owl, he set them going, didn't he?
He
started
sure
it.
did.
They were downhill for a while, and David Cutcliffe stuck with them. And, of course, he brought the Tennessee tradition, the Vol pride, with him up to Duke for certain. How about that? That's really a lot of people surprised about that, Steve.
Yeah, they are. At the U.S. Open last night and yesterday, actually, in New York, number one ranked Carlos Alcaraz won in straight sets, gets to the quarterfinals. And we had two American young women, Madison Keys over Jessica Pegula last night. And then three American men are still left in the U.S. Open. It's been 20 years since an American man won the U.S. Open. That was Andy Roddick. We have Francis Tiafoe, Ben Shelton, and Taylor Fritz. But Tiafoe is going to play Fritz today.
That's going to be an interesting match, Steve. You're more up to date in learning how to do this tennis.
Well, no.
The backhand stroke.
Yeah,
and
just don't watch me. It's bad.
Well, who beat you?
Mike Griffin. Just every single time.
I'd quit.
It's over. Hey, Cleveland High School shut out Walker Valley in volleyball last night, 3-0. And we'll have the Cardinals at the Braves tonight, 7:20, beginning a series here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's time for our regular visit with Jimmy Logan, the Logan Thompson Law Firm. And, Jimmy, we normally do this down on Mouse Creek, but now we're in your territory down here.
That's right. Folks, come on downtown. We've got so much fun here, and a lot of stores that sometimes folks are unaware of. The men's clothing store here, the Hardwick store with Jovi Williams, and all of the great restaurants and places which are downtown Cleveland. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to run. Let's see if I can get one of these gentlemen. Sir, would you Mr. Womp, would you step up, please? You see what happens
Robert
downtown.
Green is here. He's been running.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
And I'm paying for this, but we're going to
Yeah.
talk about the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and running in downtown Cleveland.
Yeah, well, it's a great place to run, particularly if you can catch the Greenway. And we have about 5 or 10 routes. You can call one of them the old Ryerson route. So we go around the United Way here. But a little sweaty this morning, but looking forward to some coffee and some Chick-Fil-A.
You got it. How about that? Chick-fil-A downtown. You know, the one thing they're going to try to add is the Diet Frosted Lemonade.
Oh, the Diet Frosted Lemonade.
From
Mrs.
Chick-fil-A.
Hartline will be so happy.
I know. You'll be making more trips downtown, Steve. Yeah, what about that?
Jimmy, what does it mean to have Chick-fil-A now available yourself, but you've got hundreds of business people right here in this district?
Well, we've got a lot of food choices, no question about it. And certainly I'm glad that Terra Running has joined hands with Chick-fil-A, and what a great little location that we have here. Steve, I heard you talking about, and I've heard it from many people, if you have problems with your heels, your toes, your arch, flat feet, whatever those things are, you can come down, and I don't know if she's a podiatrist or not, but the folks here at Cleveland Running Company, they know how to give you a product which will be helpful to you in every respect as you engage in the running activities, such as we just witnessed with a man who walked up with a wet shirt from head to toe.
He's ready.
He's ready and running. And it's just a great thing when you come down in the mornings. Many times I get here about 6 or 6:30, and we see everybody walking from all the way up from Lee University and even north of that. They walk down, walk around the courthouse, or they walk all the way down to the Ocoee Street Broad Street merger on the south end of our little trip through the county.
I was talking to our friends at the Chamber of Commerce recently in one of our meetings, and somebody said, you know what? A lot of the industries now, when they come to a town, they look at the downtown areas and they say, look, if a place does not have a thriving downtown, we really don't want to look at them. We do, and we're getting better, don't we?
We are getting better for sure, and the Inman Street activities are improving, I think, rather dramatically. I am so pleased with the things which we know are in the offing. Gosh, what a wonderful addition, the area there at 5th Street activities. But gosh, Steve, how wonderful it is to have people know. If you'll tune in to My Mix 104.1, you're going to get the local news. You're going to get it just like it is, as opposed to some people talking about, well, I can't rely on Fox News or I can't rely on MSNBC. Well, you know, oftentimes those are just vehicles for somebody's particular view. My Mix 104.1 presents you the local news in a way that it's otherwise very difficult for you to get, and I'm so appreciative of that program.
Yeah, it's Bridget's view. That's all we care about.
Well, Bridget makes the things.
Well, she thinks she does.
That's for sure.
Jimmy, Logan Thompson Law Firm, you're there for everyone, and of course, right here in downtown Cleveland.
We are, and as a result of some of the parking issues, and also as a result of the fact that we've grown, Steve, we're going to have 9 lawyers here in just a few days. We've got 2 new hires because people know if you come to Logan Thompson, we are going to give you an answer to your problem or a belief as to what's the proper course of action for you to take. Folks, the best thing is always prevention. Prevention for legal problems. If you see something in the offing, you may need to take some steps to prevent this from becoming a real problem for you. So just come and consult. Consultation and prevention in the practice of law is a service that most people don't know really exist. Wills, estates. We have a great attorney, Lori McNulty, who's so experienced in the area of wills and everything, every kind of healthcare directive that you would want, some real details with reference to that. Folks, take advantage of the opportunity to have a healthcare directive for your physician or the healthcare institutions which you will see. And I got to say one thing, Steve. As you know, Tenova has committed to making this the finest mental health treatment facility in Southeast Tennessee for sure, and perhaps statewide. I'm so pleased with Jared Millsaps and his new direction of community involvement. And we're going to be having some meetings and some gathering. If you have a question about what your contributions could be to solving the mental health issues or making them better, we will never solve all of them, but we can make sure we've got an absolutely marvelous mental health care in Bradley County and the surrounding counties. And Jared Millsaps tells me he's committed to that, and I believe him.
Jimmy Logan, our longtime friend and colleague, LoganThompsonLaw.com. We're going to come back, talk with our friends at Refine Looks and Refine Looks Plastic Surgery, the Hayes Hand Center. Coming up, we're live at Cleveland Coffee and Market, now with Chick-Fil-A, weekday mornings from 7:30 to 9:30 in downtown Cleveland. Back on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv in a moment.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today because now is the time to buy.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress? Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Hot, humid, and overcast for your Tuesday. Might even see 1 or 2 stray sprinkles popping up. We'll have a high of 91 with a heat index in the mid-90s. On Wednesday, another muggy high of 92. Partly cloudy skies, and again, maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles here and there. Better chances for scattered storms on Thursday during the morning hours primarily. And they're going to clear out and beautiful weather Friday through the weekend. Lower humidity and slightly cooler with highs in the mid-80s. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Cards for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned.
14 minutes before 9 a.m., we're back live in downtown Cleveland at Cleveland Coffee and Market, now welcoming Chick-Fil-A. We're joined by our new friends from the Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and the Hayes Hand Center. We have Dr. Mark Brzezinski. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
No groundhogs today.
No groundhogs, yes. That's the last time we sat together was Groundhog Day.
Yes. And we were interrupting with breaking news about the groundhog. No groundhog.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil. And Dr. Nico Domingo joins us.
Hi, everybody.
Doctor, great to see you.
Great to see you as well. Thank you for having us.
Well, Dr. Brzezinski, you guys celebrated your big grand opening last week, and I was there. It was just You've got an unbelievable place.
Cleveland was very welcoming to us. We loved it. We couldn't believe the outpouring of people that showed up at our grand opening. So we're ready to serve the community here with all of the aspects of surgery that we offer.
And let's talk about that, because quite frankly, you have been serving Cleveland and Bradley County all these years because they've been coming to you, and we had a lot of personal stories about that. But now you're here. What do you offer? What can you do for people?
We offer the entire gamut of plastic, reconstructive, and hand surgery. Where we've seen a lot of Cleveland patients is transfers from your hospitals to Erlanger Medical Center, Memorial Hospital for treatment in Chattanooga. We've seen so much of that in the last 40 years and 50 years. My progenitors have been here for 50 years. We decided actually it is well time for us to have a presence in Cleveland. And we're going to have a permanent presence in Cleveland. We have an office. We have young doctors who are going to spend their entire practice time here. It's great. And here's one of the
I was going to say.
Yes. I'll block the sun for you.
Yes, as hello to LambCon. Good morning, Kirk Lambert. All right, Dr. Nico Domingo.
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Domingo, same thing, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We are absolutely thrilled to be here in Cleveland. We've been, like Dr. Brzezinski said, a huge presence in Chattanooga. But we have a ton of people from this area coming down there, and so, like you said, it was time for us to be up here and serve this community. But like Dr. Brzezinski, I do a lot of general plastic surgery. I don't do hand, but I'm starting to do breast reconstruction, and then of course cosmetic, and so I'll be one of the young ones he's talking about. That'll be up here in Cleveland every Wednesday.
I had a lady tearfully tell me about what she has cancer and what your practice had meant to her with breast reconstruction.
Absolutely.
And she had been going all the way down to, I guess, downtown Chattanooga, or at that location. And then now to be able to stay here, but she just, in tears, she was just so happy with the service, the personal service that you gentlemen and your team give people.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that kind of fulfills us. Because when you think of plastic surgery, you just think of cosmetic surgery and boob jobs and stuff like that. But when you get to the reconstructive patients, you're really making a life-changing difference in their whole experience. And so making them feel like women again is something that we take very much pride in, for sure.
Doctor?
Yeah.
What else would you like to mention?
Along with our reconstructive and hand presence, we do have a big cosmetic surgery practice, and to bolster that, next door to our reconstructive office, we've opened a med spa.
Yes.
So our med spa is different from anyone else's med spa because actually plastic surgeons live as the trunk of the med spa. So if someone comes in and they want to have a consultation, we're routinely available for a consultation so that we can direct from the really professional perspective what they need to have done and fulfill their desires for cosmetic improvements, which in fact ultimately even saves people money because they never head down an erroneous pathway. We're there to guide their treatment the whole while.
And I also think that's what separates us from a lot of other med spas, not only down in Chattanooga, but definitely up here, is the presence of an actual physician during your treatment. So if anything were to go awry or a patient has any more significant questions, there's a physician available right there to answer those questions for them.
Something you don't think about, but yes, to have an actual doctor and medical presence with a med spa, that sets you apart.
And we're not just the doctor; we're like actual plastic surgeons.
That's exactly right.
Ready to help you out.
That's exactly right. Dr. Mark Brzezinski, Dr. Nico Domingo, and Dr. Domingo, can you confirm that you are Mike Griffin's only friend? Is that the president of our chamber has known you for many, many years. Yes. Anyway,
Mike.
Guys, and I'll just go back to you, Dr. Domingo. Anything you want to add here before we go?
I just want to say thank you to the entire Cleveland, Bradley County community for graciously accepting us in your community, and we're very, very excited to help take care of you guys.
Dr. Brzezinski, I'll give you the final word here.
Thanks for being so welcoming to Cleveland, and we promise you that we are going to become a part of the backbone of this community.
And I believe that. And we got to get your wife on the air, too. My Lord, she is a scream. She is wonderful.
She's a force to be reckoned
with. She is a force, man. I'm telling you right now. So let's get the contact information out, Dr. Brzezinski or Dr. Domingo, the website, that sort of thing.
The website is www.refinedlooks.com. That's REFINED.
Probably want to spell it for the Cleveland people. That's very nice, yeah.
And you can call us at 423-756-7134. Just be sure that you tell them that you want to be seen in Cleveland.
Tell them what our address is.
And then our address is over there off Paul Huff. It's 4472 Ellis Circle Northwest.
Very good. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming by this morning.
Our pleasure.
Really
yes, thank you guys so much.
Refined Looks and their Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and the Hayes Hand Center, now Polo Parkway, right here in Cleveland. All right, we're going to take I tell you what, we're going to take a final timeout. I want to bring Bridget back on. We'll bring our cast and crew. Oh, look who's here. Wait a second. Dr. Domingo. Wait. Hey, swing that camera around. Look at that. Look who's here. I beat him like a drum Sunday in tennis. Get on up here, Griffin. Come on. You've got you've known the.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Great to see you.
So, I know that you spent the weekend in jail and you just got out. What's it like to be a free man for once?
Feels great. Yeah, thank you.
Talk about these guys, Mike.
Oh, we're so happy they're in our community, and of course, I've been through my connection with Erlanger. I've known Dr. Brzezinski forever, and they do such a great job, and we're so fortunate to have them come to Cleveland. We had the ribbon cutting open house the other night.
Yes, it was great.
And so many people were saying that they're not going to have to drive to Chattanooga for services now, and that's
we already said that.
That's the biggest blessing. I was not listening.
Well, that's true. And let me say this, though, and I thought this was great, that they use you in the office as the before picture. So, so this is where you start.
That's just wicked.
That's exactly right.
Hey, Mike, while we're here, come here, Brittany. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Segue a little bit here. Brittany, I know, Mike, this is one of your favorites, is Brittany Katz. And Mike, I'll tell you what, I'll grab, just there we go. We'll reconfigure a little bit. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. Mike, she's one of your favorites, one of our favorites. She's done such a great job.
For a long time. Yeah. For many reasons. Yeah. She's amazing.
Thank you.
And we're so happy what the success she's had here, and now you just keep expanding and doing more things and more interesting things, and everything she touches turns to gold. So I'm sure this is going to be another example of that, and our friends at Chick-Fil-A as well. Great partnership.
Yeah, come in, Mary Beth. Mary Beth's joining us.
You left her
I'll
out.
tell you what. Well, I didn't see her.
Oh, you're okay.
Mike hogs all the attention.
Oh, yes.
So I'll
turn it on.
Oh, and Mike, and she'll also be our chairman of the chamber board
That's
next
right.
year. So
That's right.
Looking forward to
I'll be the boss of both of you.
Oh! Hey.
Yeah.
Now, Brittany and I have already been talking about your impeachment.
No, you've been talking about that for 4 years. Maybe you can make it happen.
We're trying. Hey, Mary Beth, my goodness, it's been a wonderful morning.
It has, yes.
Downtown is so glad to have Chick-fil-A down here.
Oh, and Chick-fil-A is so glad to be downtown. We couldn't think of a better partnership with Brittany, and we've just been so thankful to see some new faces downtown and provide a quick and easy stop in the morning.
Or, as Refined Looks would say, new faces on the old faces. Okay. That's an old Johnny Carson joke from years ago.
Good one.
We'll just go around the panel one more time, get some final comments before we end the broadcast this morning. And let me begin with Brittany.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Steve. We really appreciate Mix 104 supporting this new partnership and helping us get the word out. Cleveland Coffee and Market has been downtown for years. We're really dedicated to the growth and the support of downtown, and really excited to bring out Chick-fil-A downtown, so we can offer chicken biscuits, yogurt parfaits, and fruit cups to all of our downtown and south side neighbors.
Mary Beth.
Absolutely. So Chick-fil-A is so excited to be partnering with Brittany and Cleveland Coffee and Market. We've been so impressed at everything that she offers and all the different varieties of coffee. And we believe there's no better combination than a cup of coffee and a chicken biscuit in the morning. So we're here to offer chicken biscuits, granola parfaits, and fruit cups from 7:30 to 9:30 every Monday through Friday at Cleveland Coffee and Market, with special appearances by the cow periodically. So we're just thankful for the partnership and the opportunity to be in the community in an easily accessible way, especially here in downtown.
And Mike Griffin. Mike, put a ribbon on it.
Final word. I love our downtown.
I hope this is your final words.
I love our downtown, and being part of the chamber gives me a distinct advantage to see all the great things happening. And again, thank you, Brittany, for all you do. I mean, you're the pace setter. That's why you're so, and just your involvement with the chamber and your future leadership opportunities in the chamber. We're so excited about that. Mary Beth, Chick-fil-A, y'all are also on our board as well.
Yes.
And so Karen, and we love Karen too, and we thank Karen and Chick-fil-A for all that they do for the community as well. And then there's Steve. We're all here because of you. I mean, it all kind of wraps up and comes back to you. But we appreciate you and all you do for the community too, and your friendship, and you wearing me out on the tennis court.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks.
I heard you talked about that
Thanks
this morning.
for Sunday night.
Yeah.
Bridget, thank you guys. We'll bring Bridget back and also put a wrap on it. Let's get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and we're going to, while we're resetting here, I want to thank Austin Chadwick, Gideon Ratcliffe, Ryan Felton anchoring things back at the station. You guys done a tremendous job this morning. Really appreciate it. All right, Bridget, our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and we're going to put a wrap on it.
Okay, happy 30th birthday to Jamie Rogers today, wife of County Commissioner Josh Rogers. Also, Benjamin Griffith was 16 yesterday. Andy Bryson is celebrating on Sunday. Wonderful son and great pharmacist. Braylee Heifner was 10 years old on Saturday. Steve Bennett was 71 on Sunday. Charity Garrison is 45 today. That birthday wish from her husband and kids.
Now, listen, we got to say she's our friend. She said all she wants for her birthday is for us to say we're her friend.
There you go.
I wish I didn't have to lie right here. But
Wanda Calfee is having a birthday today, and then Alex Higgins, 24 today. That is Austin's cousin. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Back in studio tomorrow morning in our Kia of Cleveland studios, where Dr. Paul Kahn will join us. Dr. Paul and Darlia talking about the new presidential concert series tomorrow morning, and a lot more fun to be had. Dwayne Williams this afternoon, and Bridget midday, all on the radio if you're on mixtv.tv. Thank you for joining us. That's it for us this morning, live from Cleveland Coffee and Market. And remember, they now have Chick-fil-A for the downtown area and right here, or wherever you are, weekday mornings from 7:30 until 9:30 with this new pop-up location. For all of us at Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv, good day.